So as you can see, I've started to clean out this ditch a little bit, but then I found out how buried the drainage pipe for the pool was, and it's not actually going to drain. So I'm going to need to dig out that part of the ditch up to this point and then grade it so it all kind of just drains along that ditch. I don't want to catch the pipe. Water. Pretty sure pouring out of the pipe, pouring down there. Yeah, I gotta do some more digging. Actually, looking at it, I'm gonna start right here by the pipe. I'm gonna dig right in front of it and push that out, and then I'm gonna work my way down and just dig it down a little bit deeper. That got a little close, but luckily I could use the bucket to get myself backwards instead of having to drive forward. Well, sometimes the only way to clear things out is with your own hands. Quite reach up in there. You can't see anything. Alright, I'm just got a little brush. Ooh, geez, a little brush to try and scoop some of this extra dirt out. There is quite a lot of dirt up in there. Let's see if we can't get a flight. Check it out. See up in there. I can't really see, but hopefully it comes up on camera. Yeah, there's still a pile of dirt right there. Hopefully that'll get washed out. So I still need to scrape this back so it's more in line with the actual ditch. Scrape all this stuff back. But right now it's draining pretty well. And I'm gonna have to put snow markers along here because that's more of a ditch than it used to be, and I'll definitely get stuck in there. Makes for good content, but I do think I should either hand pick or hand shovel this area just to let that water flow, or use the bucket and just back drag all of it out. Might be worth the effort since I'm here. I think the biggest problem we have with why this ditch fills up so fast is the road material that we use, and it's mainly gravel. Well, it's gravel, but I think a big component of that gravel is sand. So that sand washes out really quick, then all we're left is with the rocks, and it just washes out this corner here, which you see it's all sand. I've added some material here, but all that's left is like the bigger rocks, and it just washes this corner out, and it washes it all into that ditch because it's not. So I'm going to switch to, I think, primarily using this. It's bluestone for hardpack. We call it hardpack. I don't know what other people call it, but we get it in blue color just because that's what we get in this area. I know other places get it in as like a whiter, it's white almost, or tan. But let's get that end dug out. Let's get this stuff pulled back, and we'll dig this edge right out. So the problem is, I'm not sure where to put it, because it's not really usable. It's not usable gravel. I don't think it's really usable for, filling in holes or smoothing out grassy areas to make them level and having grass grow, because I just got all the rocks and it's mostly sand. Although, if you put enough seed on something, it'll grow. But for now, I think I'm just gonna dump them over here in the parking lot next to some of these trailers, and maybe when it's not so wet I can find a spot in the woods to dump it, or I will find a use for it. which is good and bad at the same time, because it means that's our road. Like, that was at least the edge of the road, and now it's being piled up in a pile. So I'm going to be switching to a different road material going forward. It might be more expensive, but I think it'll last longer. Almost got it cleaned up. I was just planning on filling in some of the holes and then raking the roads a bit to smooth them out before we get snow, because the ground's been soft because we've had 2 days of rain. But then it turned into this project, and I'm not mad. This will get cleaned out when I rake this corner, but this is going to wrap up this project. It's a lot better. I think I'd have a little bit an easier time getting this edge nice and clean and at a consistent angle if I use the grater blade, but that needs to get fixed still, because I haven't taken it to the shop yet, or to a welder. We got water flowing pretty consistently. We don't have any big puddles, which is great to see. We got water flowing in from both directions, and it probably wouldn't hurt to try and clean this out next spring just to open it up, but I don't know if I can get in there with the tractor, so we'll see about that. I may come back through and rake this edge by hand, or just leave it for the winter. Put a couple snow markers out along here and here so I don't end up in the ditch, because I got stuck too many times last year. I don't want to get stuck again. Plus, I really don't want to catch that pipe and have to cut it back and replace it and all that. So this wasn't supposed to be a video today. I was just gonna clean this section out right here, just so the water stops washing it out so much and the water doesn't wash out into the road. And it became way more than that. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.